we are now back to our regular programming. So,
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Regular programming. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, what happened?
I didn't set up. I'm okay. There we go. I set up. You're too busy talking. I didn't get my shit together.
Yeah, if you want to hear what we're too busy talking about, our pre-drinks episodes are exclusively available on our Patreon. So yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
I am starting pain meds because I broke my hip. Not literally, although we wouldn't know. No one will give me an x-ray. So I am just drinking Diet Coke today. So I'm going to give my liver a break before we head to Vegas. So.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That was smart.
Yeah. Sonia, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking coconut rum and pink juice. So, like, I didn't plan ahead. Yeah. Now I feel stupid.
No, don't feel stupid. No. I'm drinking with you tonight. I thought I was going to be the only one drinking. I'm having a blackberry summer bees.
Oh, you know what? Ooh. I was super excited because it looked like the root beer. I was like, oh, that's going to be so delicious.
Actually, I have one of those in my fridge. Like, I just didn't get it.
Oh, those are so good.
So, are we back to just drawing our topics?
We are. We're back to our scheduled programming.
Oh my goodness! I forget. Like I spent so much I was
our words.
Like there was so much planning last month, and I was not used to it. And so now getting back into just guessing what the topic is, it'll be good.
It was kind of exhausting. Like.
I know.
Staying on topic, yeah. And that's a lot of energy.
Yeah, no. Like
the research of the movies, watching the movies, and yeah.
Okay, what's the worst style choice you've ever made? I'm gonna, like Dom Ray's gonna say my entire wardrobe, my whole life, but
oh my god,
I have a few outfits.
No, that's not.
Okay, drink word first. Drink word first.
Yeah, drink word. Idea.
Idea. Okay,
let's see if we catch it.
All right.
Okay, go Dawn. You seemed really like you had to do something to say.
You said that I was going to attack her about her wardrobe, and though her wardrobe has been questionable a lot. Like she's worn the color mustard yellow a few times.
That's my favorite color to wear.
See what I mean?
It's a good color.
But what she does, and she does this all the time, she'll get tired of her long hair and she'll want a pixie cut, which looks good for only a week. And then it grows out to be some boyish looking haircut that she can't stand. And I have to hear it every time she does it. And then she'll be asking me, should I cut my hair? No, Sonia, we go through this every year. Like, don't do it.
When I met Sonia, she had short hair.
Head. Yeah. I'm due
right before
for
she
another...
met you, I told you not to do it. Like,
I know, and I'm due for another one.
No,
but I'm starting to look older, so it doesn't like suit my face. Like I like hiding my face these days. So it's
just put it in front.
You look good with the longer hair. You really do now. Like.
I look good now. Before I looked at
all those other times, you look like
you're okay looking, whatever.
Yeah, now I'm cute. Before I was like a troll, but like it's cool.
You're adorable. Okay, shut up.
I know. It's like I shaved my head and now I have like a mullet. So
but it suits you. Like it looks so cute.
Well, hey, not according to your kids. I didn't brush my hair one day, so my hair was a little bit like just up. And her kids tell me, they're like, "Yeah, you have grandma hair." I was like, "Oh, okay."
don't mean it wasn't like to be mean, but my kids.
No, it
assholes.
was factual. They were just stating a fact.
Autism. They know.
It's the autism. No, I didn't take it as they were being negative. They were just being factual. I understood. It's true. I get it. Now I'm gonna get I'm gonna try and like keep the sides like shaved, and like maybe I'll put like some lines in it to look young and hip. And then just grow at like the top,
like race stripes.
Yeah, maybe I'll write like a word. I don't know what cool kids do. They, that's what I'll do to be young.
You can do fetch.
You can write that on your head. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, "What are you, a millennial?"
That's exactly what I am.
Why are you so mean?
Why are you so mean? So, Sonia, okay, we heard from Dawn what she thinks your worst style choices are. What do you think your worst style choices are?
So I grew up very poor, so I didn't have access to fun styles. And my worst outfit was a pair of purple velvet pants that weren't long enough and like a stripe shirt that was like red in stripes and stained. And then what was worse was those are the only clothes my mom packed me because we moved that weekend, and I got called up for the ceremony, like what is it, an award ceremony. Mm-hmm. I got called up for you're a nice person, here's a piece of paper, and I had to wear. That was like the first time I was ever aware that my clothing wasn't very fun when I had to go in front of everybody in my fun, very gross outfit.
I also grew up poor, so the pant legs are just too like short. Whereas like that was a classic. And then when I was still wearing that in like high school, and the people would be like, "What are you doing? Wearing floods?" And I'd be like, "What the fuck's a flood? Like, what do you mean?" And
I got that too. You waiting for a flood?
I was like, "What?"
Yeah, you get that too.
Pants. Yeah, I started rolling them up so they were like capris.
Yeah, that was the style of them.
Yeah,
that's how I did too. Yeah, that's the style.
You find what works, as soon as you are a kid and you start becoming like aware that other people are perceiving you.
Yeah,
that's always.
Mine was in the 6th grade. That's when I realized maybe my style choices that. Because I'm poor is not fun. So then you get creative, and then you like start wearing more funky clothes because like if you're gonna stand out, at least be cool about it.
Okay, I had this problem that turned really big in high school where I would get really lazy sometimes, and it would be whatever, and I ended up like wearing pajamas to like school all the time. To the point where I was so comfortable. There's pictures of me in my yearbook wearing pajamas, okay? And I would like bring like my robe and like wear my robe while I'm cold, like sitting in English class and shit. And then I'd get like dressed at lunch.
That's smart.
Like, I would just bring my clothes. And so like if I had like a first period spare or something, I'm just like chilling around the school until, and then eventually I would go get dressed. But like I wouldn't get dressed in the morning. I just would go to my first couple classes in PJs. So I'm autistic.
Yeah, Carrie used to do that. She's like loves pajama pants. And so she'd wear onesies and stuff to school. I feel like if you're comfortable, who fucking cares, right? So she's like all high school. Well, she didn't last in high school. It ended up not being very good for her. But like the first year and a half, it was just pajamas all the time. I was like, whatever makes you comfortable going to school, go at it. Have fun.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Dawn?
Oh, I have a story. But it wasn't like an actual wardrobe. It was a hairpiece. Sorry, anytime
I think of hairpiece, I think toupee, like a...
Okay, as soon as I start this story, Sonia's going to click in on what I'm talking about. So I used to wear this hair clip thing that had like this lacy net thing that goes over a bun. And I would wear this every day. To the point I stopped brushing my hair. And I still just kept wearing this clip and this bun. And then one day I decided to take it out, and I had this nest. And
it was a dreadlock.
Just one. Just one dreadlock.
It was solid. And so we had to cut it out. And it was bad. It was so bad.
That is bad.
It was.
But you had a cute haircut. Yeah. I spent so long trying to.
Yeah. In the end. But it took like 6 months of me just constantly. I didn't care about my hair. I just threw it up and put this cute little lacy bun thingy in.
It did look cute.
Went about my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it was just too much damage was done.
Yeah. So then we had to get like her and like her sister-in-law, and like they were both like doing my hair constantly, like trying to pull out the knot. It wasn't coming out, so they had to cut it out. It was huge. It was gross.
Yeah. But you had a super cute haircut afterwards.
Oh yeah. And then I colored my hair right after too.
Yeah, it was fun.
that copper red and stuff. Yeah. But that was my horrible choice. My choice.
I used to dye my hair all the time when I was younger, and like it just actually hair and makeup. I feel like I never like learned that very well. So it's like I look at pictures of me. I used to be really big into coloring my hair and wearing dark lipstick, but like I couldn't do any of the other cool makeup. So I was like my eyes were like bare, and I would just have like dark purple lips, and I'd be like 12, I don't know, 13, maybe older, maybe like 15, I don't know. And I would wear that to school, and I thought I was like so cool, you know.
I used to wear white lipstick.
Oh my god, okay, yeah. I used to wear white eyeliner. Yeah. Eyeliner was big. Because it was supposed to make your eyes look bigger, you know. Yeah.
And mostly just white lipstick was like one of my looks, and like I would make sure my hair center whatever thing, and my hair would like always be straight flat and like always in my face, like it was like,
I always had like the corner like droop over one eye, you know. Like emo cut. Yeah.
I had a bucket hat that was like my go-to look for like 10 years.
It was,
I loved it. It was like I wore it when I first met Kyle, and that's apparently
it did it for him.
It did it for him. He's into like weird ass hats.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like
I had a grunge phase, grade 9. Yeah. Big fan of like Blink-182, Nirvana, all those other bands. The turtleneck and like the big t-shirt and like the pants that like were super big, and I had short legs, so like if there was a puddle it would just like suck it up, so like you have up to your knees is wet. Yeah, that was
speaking of Blink-182. Did you guys see the tickets?
Yes,
oh my god.
I'm not going because
obviously I don't even know how these people, like the people that loved Blink-182 cannot afford to go see Blink-182. It's all these new people that are just obsessed with Travis Barker. That's it.
Yeah,
they don't even care
like
about
a lot of
back
people
in my day.
A lot of people are traveling just to go and see them cheaper, because it's like $100 in like other places. It's just like Toronto that's being really ridiculous with it.
You gotta go to the States.
Like $700 for nosebleeds. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, fucking a month's rent, more than about a month's rent. Yeah.
Like, well, no, a month's rent's like $2,000. So for a month's rent, you're sitting in front, but still, like.
Well, I was thinking like a month's rent for like a bed.
Yeah,
rooms are about $700 to $800.
No, they're about $9. They're about $1,000 to rent a room, and then a bachelor apartment is about $12. It's ridiculous. And
I know. I was looking at apartments in my area the other day.
Yeah,
because I live in like the student housing area.
Yeah, and then like townhouses go between 25 to 35. I don't know how people are living. Like, what fucking jobs do they have? That's what I want to know.
Thank God I don't have a mortgage. Oh my goodness.
It's parents' money usually.
Oh, my parents are dead.
Yeah. Well, and then my parents aren't, but they don't have money. So
they're still not giving you money.
They might as well be. Jeez.
Yeah. They're dead to you.
Yeah, they're
That's
dead
so
to
weird.
me, but they don't have money anyway. So,
Yeah.
I'm
They
not
don't feel
losing
bad.
out, I guess.
Yeah.
I would feel bad for taking money anyway from my parents because like they're gonna have no retirement at all.
Yeah.
So why are these people taking their parents' money? Is what I want to know. Like,
Well,
unless
like, a
they're
lot
like
of
really rich.
Yeah, but a lot of parents feel that like, well, not a lot, but some parents feel that like I should provide for you like until the end of days. Like Kyle's mom keeps trying to buy us groceries and stuff. You know what I mean? Like some parents are like, I need to take care of you until I'm no longer on this planet.
Yeah,
And some people's parents are still working. And
Yeah.
they've been working at the same company for 30 years. And like my husband's dad, make cha-ching now. Like they bought their house 50. Like I'm not my husband's dad, but I'm talking about these hypothetical parents. These hypothetical parents bought their house. Like these kids probably grew up in nice houses. And these parents bought those houses 50 years ago. And now those houses are worth $1 million. So the parents I'm thinking of will likely still have a retirement if they're willing to pay $700 per ticket for their kid. Because that's
I need to be adopted. That's the
answer, obviously.
That's the answer. Yeah,
that is the answer. Because I
have two dead parents come adopt me.
I'm an orphan.
I'll be a 35-year-old child. Like, come on.
Well, it's like and like with these prices, it's mostly like Ticketmaster that's really raising these prices, but Blink-182 is a big enough. The Blink-182 is a big enough band that they can do something about it. Like there's no excuse. Like a smaller artist or something, sure, I can understand them not being able to argue with Ticketmaster because then they might not get booked places or they might whatever. Blink-182 is a big enough fucking band. They can say some shit and do some shit.
Yeah.
Well, how much money is Blink-182 getting from those $700 a seat tickets though? Like, are they really going to, do much? Like, no.
But it's not about the money. If Blink-182 was like, okay, well, we're not going to do the show if you're selling it that much. You think Ticketmaster's going to be like, fine, don't do the show, and then like let Blink-182 walk? Fuck no. They're going to be like, okay, we'll lower the price because it's going to be a sold out show no matter what. That's why they're able to charge that much. Like
Blink-182, if you listen to our podcast.
Email
what
us.
up, man? Email us. opinionatedlushes@gmail.com. Why are tickets so fucking expensive?
That's not very punk of you.
Yeah.
Like, you're not sticking it to the man.
Yeah.
What, are you a sellout, Blink-182?
Retired sellout? Coming back for one kick? Come on.
Yeah. What? Did you, Tom DeLonge, are you broke? Do you need money, bud? Is this why you came back after like 10 years? Do you need some money?
What about Mark?
Like, didn't he have like a family? Like, is that?
I don't know, but
no,
it's
I thought
like,
one of them was sick. I thought Mark was sick.
I don't know.
But I thought Tom was the one that left the band.
Tom, yeah, like, well, didn't he do like Boxcar or something and then did something else? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Either way, if you're gonna be punk and sing punk music, then stick it to the man, and the man is Ticketmaster.
The man is
What, Blink-182? Are you pro capitalism now? Huh? Is that very punk of you?
Were they punk? They're not very hard punk. They're very soft punk.
Yeah, they're pop punk.
Almost pop. Yeah, they're like
they were pop punk.
Well, their original albums were punk, and then they got like mainstream. If you're talking about like later on, but like most punk is like catchy 3-chord yelling songs. I mean, a lot of NoFX, lead singer NoFX, Fat Mike, I believe, does like Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, where they just do punk covers.
Mm-hmm.
Like punk is punk. Yeah. It's Dropkick Murphys and
I love Dropkick Murphys.
I know, right? Like punk is it's all just about like sticking it to the man. It's anti-mainstream. But punk can come mainstream. It's just like still keeping true those core values.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is wrong with hippies? No, okay, backstory. Okay, so there's like people hating on hippies because apparently they're like now with houses and stuff. Like the hippies from like the 70s are like now retired with nice homes and stuff. Like, why are you hating on those? There's like a lot of
It's because a lot of them became crystal mommies. And crystal mommies are down the QAnon pipeline. So a lot of these like hippies that ended up, you know, just not being hippie, not doing that stuff anymore, going towards the mainstream, also use their like anti-mainstream, anti-government beliefs to go the completely wrong way to where they're trusting QAnon.
Oh, so
and that's dumb? Been a lot. Yeah, it's like, you know, spiritual. It's a big pharma, man. It's big pharma doing this. That's why they made pot illegal for so long, because they want to push the pills, man. You know, like that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to still be a hippie. I've decided. I just wanted to know why they're getting hated on.
You're gonna kick it old school.
It's because if you're going to be a hippie now, you just got to keep these beliefs in 20 years.
Got it.
The problem is they take their anti-mainstream but change the beliefs. And rhetoric, notice how most of these are white hippies we are talking about.
Oh, yeah. White hippies. Right?
Yeah, you see where that... So they always kind of align with that white supremacist thinking, especially when it benefits them.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of... You can be a hippie, you gotta, you know, that antitrust of the government needs to go in a good way. I don't know.
I stumbled upon the anti-hippie TikTok. So I was like, why is all of a sudden this like huge hate for hippies? And I was like, I'm a hippie.
I watched like I watched like a YouTube essay on like the rise of QAnon coming through like suburban households of crystal mommies, and that's kind of where I got my information from. But so I think it's a lot of like the white people ruin everything. We ruined hippies now.
We ruined hippies. Fucking hippies. Then I don't know what I am anymore. My aesthetic.
You are a lush.
I'm lush, definitely. Definitely
I'm a lush.
Yeah. My face is red from drinking. Like it's almost the same color as my sweater.
My face is just always red. I don't know. If I'm not wearing makeup, you can definitely see it.
Yeah.
I blush too easy.
My face is getting like red too, like all the time now. My cheeks are just constantly.
Old.
Oh, we're fucking old, guys. I thought old was supposed to be like 50. Like no one warned me, and then I hit 28, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?"
You start falling apart.
Like, wait,
wasn't
my body's
supposed to happen
down.
yet.
Yeah.
Why
if you're
am I
lucky, 50 is when you start getting old. But like a lot of people hide it in their 30s. They're like, no, I'm fine. But
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how could my parents do it?
Yeah, I don't know how people are having kids our age, okay? Like 34 and up to like 45 or whatever.
Or in their 50s.
I'm so fucking tired already. Like there's no way I could have a baby or a toddler. I can barely handle
thinking
teenagers.
About it is making me tired. Like, oh my god, no!
That's a bad style choice I had.
Yeah, that's a bad style
children.
That was a bad style choice. That was just a bad choice. Period. Everything about that was just bad.
They're like not a good aesthetic.
Yeah, bad vibes all around. To be honest,
you know what? Do not recommend 1-star rating. Just don't do it.
Don't do it. And like, it's really hard to match and like get cute outfits. And
well, it's just like I always say, just for our listeners out there, I love my children and I mother them well. It's just I didn't know that it was going to be like the apocalypse. So like if I had that information ahead of time, I would have probably not.
You know what? No. Even before the apocalypse, you know what? I love my kids, but I fucking hate being a mother. I do. I hate everything about being
It's
a
because
mother.
they lie to us.
Yeah.
There's
We
a
were
lot of
fucking
lying.
brainwashed.
Yeah.
You won't
Like, I
know
love-
love until you have a child. It's like,
Which
have
is
you
great.
not owned a pet?
Yeah, like, no, I don't even love them half the time. But like, I love my kids. I do. Like, I love the cuddles. I love yous. I love the mommies. But then, like, on the flip side, I hate the bedtime. I hate the bath time. I hate the dinner time. I hate taking care of someone else other than me.
I hate having to count for every minute. Because, like, you're responsible for them every minute.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So it's like, if you're planning something, it's like, well, you got to plan out their minutes. You got to plan their minutes too. And I'm just like, I wish I could just like go. Just like go to the store, you know,
Just
go
walk
take a
out,
shower, go
and
for
not
a
make
walk.
sure
Like,
that the children are taken care of beforehand.
Yeah, you got to
walk.
count for their minutes on top of your minutes.
Yeah.
That's so many minutes.
There's a lot of
minutes. That's a lot of minutes. Like, I don't, you know.
It's way too many.
Too many minutes.
Yeah.
But
And I have too many kids.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I'm like a fucking breeder. Like, I realize like that's like a kink, but like maybe I should have taken some precautions. I'm not sure. But
yeah, I told you
pretended.
the mouth. I told you where to do it, and you just
listen. Okay.
ignored it.
Kara was an accident. Like, it was like first time I was on the pill. We used a condom. The stars aligned. Okay. I got pregnant with Kara. There was nothing happening with that. And then Brandon, he was supposed to go in the butt, but I changed my mind. I was like, no. And then I got pregnant. And then Danica was like farewell sex. It was like Kyle was going out camping and like he almost died that year. So like that, you know. And then Constantine was just like,
you needed a van. That's what Constantine
I wanted a van.
Was.
Yeah. It was not because like
you.
it was like
that's why she wanted Constantine.
No, Constantine was an accident. It was just fun the way it happened. We not prevented. So Kyle and I were like on the fence about getting a van for about 2 months. Like we were having like heated arguments about. I was like, we need a van. He's like,
I was
we
living
don't.
with her at this time.
Like we need a van. It's super important. And then I would like somehow we're like driving home from somewhere, and like somehow it came up to be like, oh, maybe you're pregnant. I was like, oh, I don't care if I am. And then Kyle's like, oh, maybe we should take a test then. And then I took a test and there was like a faint line. And I was like, I'm getting a van. And then Kyle's like, there's no line. And Dawn rechecked. She's like, yeah, Kyle, there's a line.
Yeah, she's like, Dawn, come downstairs, because her bathroom was like downstairs. She had two, but the one was downstairs, the little powder room. And she's like, Dawn, come here. So she's like, what is this? And I was just like, yeah, that's 2 lines. She's like, see, that's 2 lines.
Validation.
We're getting a van.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Good. Like, yeah, it was just so funny how that worked out, because like for 2 months we were like fighting about
oh my god, yeah, you guys were
the van. I really wanted a van, and Kyle's like, too fucking bad. And then I got a van.
Yeah, you got a van. You win.
You
win.
I had to bring more people onto this planet that's already fucked. But yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
If I knew my kids are going to be so messed up, maybe I wouldn't have had them. Like that's.
I had a genetic disorder that I didn't know until I had kids. So yeah, it's like it's like maybe if I had known this prior, I probably would have at least thought about it a little bit more.
Yeah, I would have taken more planning. Like, not that like I hate my kids or anything, but like they have so many disadvantages now. Like, because I was selfish. Yeah, my kids have disadvantages.
And because the system fails its workers.
The system is fucking us over.
Yeah, it's getting worse too. Like, it wasn't so bad when we were younger, but like it's getting so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't want to have Caleb any other way, because I love him for who he is, regardless. And of the
I know a lot of people can
stuff.
be like listening and be like, those bitches, they're bad parents. Yeah. But like, let's be honest here.
If we had all of the supports in the world, and
that's where I would be happier.
But if we can't fix the system, then we wish we could fix our kids.
Yeah.
Like, one of these things needs to give here, you know?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I'm gonna have my kids at home my whole life. Like, you know, like there's no chance they're gonna be able to afford housing.
Well, I'm getting 182 at least, so
Well, hopefully. Unless he's like
because
in a rooming house with like 12 other guys because rent's like $3,000.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like even if they're like able to like physically able to move, it's the whole financial aspect of it.
And like how much groceries.
That's what I said. Maybe 1 out of 2.
Maybe.
No,
Like
we're pretty sure both of ours are staying in.
If he plays the lottery, maybe he'll be able to move out.
Yeah.
It's like we're working
cable.
hard. We're working hard to save just so that we can get a bigger space so that our kids can have bigger space, like, and we can have like some privacy, you know, like just because they're going to be here forever.
Right. So, like, oh man, I'm going to have to add in like an addition, like a second floor to my house. Yeah. If they have families, they're going to need somewhere to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much. I mean, this is why our retirement plan is the commune.
Exactly.
You know, if we just bundle all our resources together, you know, to live in our little community.
Yeah. Like that's what's going to have to be, right? Like it's
well,
our
Sonia,
kids
you're gonna
and their kids.
Build a second floor just for your animals. Not even your kids, but your animals like need their own floor.
They have their own floor. The living room's huge. They're fine.
They're fine until you bring them
more space. Yeah.
Yeah. My dogs have more
Until
space
you get that
than my
baby
kids.
goat you want.
2. And then another one. So the plan is to start with 1 boy and 1 girl next spring. And then they grow up. And then since a goat is pregnant for like 200 days, that only leaves for like 150 days of milk use. So you want like 2 goats going so you have more milk throughout the year. So then when the 1 goat is like a teenager goat, I'll be getting another baby female goat. And then when she's old enough, she can have babies. Then
you get goat milk.
Now I get goat milk, yeah.
She's
and goats
breeding
make
goats
so much,
now.
yeah, and the goats make so much milk that you don't have to wean them off like
goat
cows.
Cheese?
I can make goat cheese and all these other fun things.
Good.
I can't make butter. I still have to like buy butter.
I don't care. I want goat cheese. And making butter super freaking easy. You just get cream and you just like shake the shit out of it.
Yeah,
and
but that's
separate
still
it. But, like
cow milk. You know, like it's still
Yeah.
getting away from cows. Yeah.
probably the same thing with goats. It's probably very similar. Like whatever.
It's not. It's different. Just saying.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I just want.
And then I
just
can
want
dress
goat
my
cheese.
goats in cute outfits.
Oh my God, for Halloween, you can dress when you have the 3 goats, you can dress them like us.
Yeah.
And then take like a picture of them with like a bunch of empties around.
That's such a good idea.
Oh my God, you're welcome
Write
to
it
use
down,
that.
Sonia. Write it down.
year.
Next year.
This time next year, I will have 3 goats. And like the baby will be small, so that can be me. Because
Yes.
I'm a lot shorter.
Biggest one is me, obviously.
Yeah. And then Domry's the other one.
Yeah, Domry, you're
I'm
just
the other one. I don't
The
get any
other.
identifier.
Yeah.
You're the other one. You're the leftover, okay?
And I'm naming all 3 of them after my brother, Kenny. So my brother's name is Kenneth. His name's Kenneth. Ian David. So that's his first and his 2 middle names, which spells kid, which is baby goats. So like I'm getting 3 goats and I'm gonna name them Kenneth, Ian, and David.
nice.
So
I
that
thought you
is-
were gonna literally just name them Kenneth, and Kenny.
all 3
Because you were like, I'm naming
Name
them
them
all
kid.
after my
Yeah.
brother.
Oh, my brother, all of them different, like Kenny.
Ken, Kenneth, and Kenny.
That's good too.
Oh, that's what I thought of. And then you're like saying his middle names, and I was like, oh, okay, now I get it.
I was just struggling.
I was in a play when I was in grade 1, so I was like 6, of 3 Nanny Goats Gruff. Have you guys heard that story?
Yeah.
You know, with the troll under the bridge. And
Yes.
Yeah.
I was Fanny Goat. That was the middle goat. So I got away, you know, scot-free or whatever. But I had to like sing a solo. And I was missing my 2 front teeth at the time. So it was very lispy, but I did my best. But yeah, so I did play a goat once. So maybe yeah, maybe I'll find a picture and see if we can make
combine them.
Yeah, like I'll look at all the goats and see which one looks like most like me.
Most like you. Got it. Yeah. And like Fanny means vagina.
Yeah.
So like you were vagina goat.
I was vagina goat, I was 6 years old.
6 years old.
Yeah.
Vagina goat.
It is, it was fun. We got to go to like retirement homes and like perform the show. We were in like the newspaper and stuff. We had like a whole like bridge thing built and a guy on piano. It was pretty professional.
Guy on piano, yeah. The last what?
Sorry.
No,
we
go.
list everyone's awkward like phases. I know I did mine, and I did one for Sonia, and then Sonia did her own. Jessica, did you do yours?
Yeah, well, I talked about my pajamas.
Right.
I went through. I don't know. Even now, like I'm not good at layering clothes. So I like
layers.
It's like a hoodie. Or like, I wear lots of leggings, or I love dresses that I can just throw on because then I don't have to worry about pants. All my clothing is basically just like what I can grab and go, like even back when I like dressed up, it was like jeans and a shirt, like nothing crazy. But when I was younger, I used to experiment more, I think. And I would wear like fucking like jeans and skirts over the jeans. Did you guys ever do that?
That was a style.
That was a style, yeah. And then the layers of tank tops for some reason.
I still do that.
But I would just like I was trying really hard, and it just never. I feel like it never looked right. Maybe I just didn't commit enough, or my color scheme wasn't very good. But I did try. I tried styles.
I tried. The colors. That's my color scheme. All of them.
I know. I don't understand what clashes. Like, I'm just like, it looks fine to me.
Right? It always
just
looks
look at
fine
whatever
to me.
Sonia's wearing and you'll get an idea what clashes, okay?
That's right. I'm a how not to. So, like, right now I'm going through, like, a style weirdness, uncomfortableness, because, like, I gained weight, like, rapidly. Mm-hmm. So my clothes don't fit good, and I'm refusing to buy anything a larger size. So, like, I look round. Because I'm short and I'm like 200 pounds. So like I'm a ball and like my clothes are like tight. So like it just looks like I have these little arms sticking out to the side like a cartoon character. And I'm just like wiggling about. I look like a weird Oompa Loompa is my style of choice right now. Like,
well,
I'm making it work.
Exactly. Because like I'm going through the same issue. Where I like have been living in sweatpants for 2-3 years.
Yep.
So going out is like what? And then also, like I gained a bunch of weight, like 200, like I'm like 200 pounds now. And I'm not used to having to dress this body, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Like, I have to learn how to dress my body.
Yeah.
And I haven't been. So I look so awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like, but like my boobs have now gotten huge. Like they're like double D now. B cup. And so like Kyle's having a good time.
Admit
I can admit it now. I can admit it. Yeah. But like
out of denial.
Yeah. So that's like a bonus, I think. I used to not have boobs, but now I do. Yeah. But like,
and dressing boobs is different too.
Yeah,
like, everything. Shirts fit everything differently.
Yeah. So like it's always so tight, and I like I'm always flattening them down, like because my shirts are too tight, so they're just being like smushed, and then I just look like this weird round boob, like an uni boob, like it's like a circle around my body, a tire.
Just like an inflatable device, you know?
Yeah. If I'm throwing down river, I'll be fine.
We should like take pictures of our outfits throughout, like in Vegas, you know? Like for me, my goal in Vegas is to wear clothes and outfits I would never wear anywhere else. And even if they look bad, it's like, but I'm doing something I don't do here that if I did here would be weird. Like I can't wear bright pink outfits around with my tits out, you know, like that. My neighbors might not like that so much. Some neighbors might like it too much. But so I want to try that in Vegas. I'm trying to
You're
whatever
not you.
I'm wearing.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Put
trying
on
out
a
new
character.
persona. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do in Vegas.
I want to be a persona, a character that's comfortable in their body.
Yes.
So they don't care what they're wearing.
Exactly. Where their confidence is the outfit.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be. Like I'm just gonna pretend I'm like a social media influencer that week, where I have all this like undue self-confidence. Like I didn't earn this besides like showing myself on social media. I want that kind of self-confidence,
Yes, I want social media confidence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Influencer confidence,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like by the time this airs, we don't come home already.
Yeah.
So
So you watch our social medias, go back, see us in Vegas, and tell us, did we do a good job?
did we have
do you
see our
style?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be like taking all the pictures and videos. So there's gonna be a lot of evidence.
Did you see our uncomfortable styles, or were they good styles? What were they?
Well, okay. I was thinking, so for our listeners, I hurt my back and I don't know how I did it. So during Vegas, I'm probably going to have a cane. And I was thinking of bedazzling it.
Ooh.
Right? So it's like Vegas style so that I can match my outfits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. So we'll bedazzle it a little bit. See if I can find some like stick on, rhinestones.
Can we
or
find
whatever.
you like a pimp cane? Like I really want to get you a pimp cane.
The one I ordered is adjustable. So and it's a walking stick.
Does it have the 4 prongs at the bottom?
No. I didn't get a 4-prong one.
Oh, those would probably been better.
That
has more sturdy.
I got like a $20 one because I'm hoping I don't need it for very long. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay. You should have got a walker. So that way, no, listen, because you can balance on it to
and
like
you can
more
sit down on it too.
Yeah, but you can have it upright, like a tall one. And then that way you're actually walking upright, but like you're putting more equal pressure. So you're not hurting your back on your other side from straining.
I'm just hoping I don't actually end up having to need it. That's the goal.
Yeah.
So
and we can
I'm not ready to be a cane walker yet. This came out of nowhere. And so it's like, this is my starter cane. We will see how it goes.
We have a backup plan of doing the
scooters.
Yeah.
Like we're good.
When I was 34, I pulled my back out so bad. I was on bed rest for 6 weeks. And I just pulled it. Like it's like I went to pick up Rocket and I pulled my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was bad. So like maybe you just pulled something and it's temporary. It's just recovering slowly.
That's what I'm hoping. So
I woke up with a bad back. Like I must have did something in my sleep. And this is the recent time. And it just freaking hurt and I couldn't get out of bed almost. And so
you're at the age you need to sleep with proper pillows.
Yeah. Everything.
This is why, like, the whole survival of the fittest and shit, like, I never understood that. Like, how did us humans, like, we can't even sleep without hurting ourselves.
I don't know.
Like, what the fuck? We eat, we die sometimes, like,
and we don't even sleep on, like, rocks. We actually have, like, pediatric, what's the...
I know,
pediatric?
Because I'm thinking we're pediatric.
We're sleeping on baby
orthopedic. That's the word I was looking for. Whatever.
No,
children. Beds of children.
Babies.
Oh, we're like hocus pocus witches, but instead of eating them or whatever they do, they just like make them out of beds. We use the whole child, so the springs are like bones,
Anyway,
don't go to
sleeping on orthopedics and instead of rocks.
Anyway,
my
point.
The skin makes the like layer around the mattress. All the guts are inside, like a waterbed.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
We can like, you put the lotion on their skin or you get the hose again.
Yes. Oh, and the sheets that go on it are like their hair, like
Ooh.
folded, like
Yeah,
Egyptian
How soft would
cotton,
that be?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're baby hair, not like, yeah.
No,
my
these are
hair-
children. These are
Yeah, the hair,
Their
virgin
hair's
hair.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has to
virgin
be
hair,
colored, yeah.
Yeah.
virgin hair cotton.
Oh no.
a brand now.
For sure. First we're like, we fucking hate our kids, and then we're like, we're making beds out of children. There's not a like, if you don't know us, it's out of context. It's not
This
good.
is just our style.
When we said
And
we
if
hated
you don't
children,
like it,
we really freaking meant it. Like,
if you don't like that, that's on you. That's your fault.
Why did you listen this long?
Don't be so offended. Like,
snowflake.
You fucking snowflake. What, you libtard? Jeez.
oh my
I never oh my gosh, like just what Snowflake, or I think originated from Fight Club, and and I'm like, did you not understand Fight Club? Did you not understand that it was written by a gay man talking about like capitalism and the toxic masculinity that's causing a whole generation of men to hold resentment towards their fathers and then in turn themselves? Like, did you not understand it?
No, it's about fighting.
Obviously. The first rule.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
He writes another good book called like Invisible Monsters. I think it's what it's called. So good. I loved it so much.
Chuck Palahniuk.
Yes, that's his name. Yeah.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
That's my style.
Some of his books get very, very graphic. I mean, even Fight Club, like the book Fight Club is different from the movie Fight Club. They had to actually tone the movie down. Like, Brad Pitt's character like murders people, like it's not, but it's only a novella. It's like you could read Fight Club in like a day. You can listen to the audiobook in like a day. Like it's But a whole generation of people just did not have critical thinking skill. Critical creative analysis. Like they never understood how to like look deeper into a movie.
Yeah, they weren't taught literature in class.
That's like they just did whatever the English teacher told them to.
They missed that class.
and now they're fucking boomers. With social media.
My God. And then not very smart millennials and then other younger generations are like following the boomers because they're the older generations. They should know. Without fact checking,
we were parented by them. There are grandparents, there are aunts and uncles, and so it's like
means they must be right. And like
we looked up to them at one time.
We did,
but now we're the wise ones. I don't know how wise I am, but like I like to think I am.
The biggest thing is if you are presented with new information, and this is credible information, and that causes you to change your mind, that means you have critical thinking ability. If your mind never changes, then you don't have critical thinking ability.
What if I agree with it? I didn't change my mind on it. I agreed with it. So what does that mean?
Well, that would mean like that's still critical thinking ability. But it's just more like I mean, even you and me used to get into some debating about like Justin Trudeau and stuff a little bit. And then it's like, as you kind of get new information, you kind of change your mind. So it's kind of like some stuff I'd back off on and some stuff I'd push more on based on the current information I have. Yeah. And that's always what it should be. But it's like a lot of these boomers, the same people that told you don't believe everything you hear, believe like memes on Facebook with minions in them.
So, like, how can you preach that? My whole life, although like those adults were like teaching us reduce, reuse, recycle, and like they aren't doing it, and like we learned it, and no one else is doing it. But like those people didn't do it the most. No, like you were teaching us, like your generation was like drilling it into our brain that we need to save the planet. Well, you're setting it on fire extra fast.
Well, it's because
Like-
they wanted to make it the individual's responsibility and not their boss's responsibility. Like, instead of making it the corporation's responsibility, you teach a whole generation, you just reduce, reuse, recycle. Everything will be okay, guys.
Everything will
be okay. It's like,
Just,
well, they're
just
still
look
dumping.
over this way. Ignore this, but look over this way, okay? Like, that's what they did.
Well, the reason so many of these boomers are believing all this shit is because they look at the meme and then they look at who shared it. They don't look at the context of the meme, where it came from, who originally posted it, where the information came from, nothing. They look at the fact that their fucking best friend of 20 years shared that meme on Facebook, and then they think, oh, my best friend must have is vouching for this meme, therefore it must be true, because you trust people you've known for so long. And that's why all these boomers just like think of Facebook memes as like truth, because they keep resharing it, and then they share it, and then everyone on their friends list is like, oh, well, it must be true because
and that is
so-and-so
how
shared
fake
it.
news actually spreads.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to the corporations.
Yes.
Okay. I was at Tim Hortons today, and they're throwing everything in their dumpster. Their like compost waste, the recycling, their whatever garbage, everything in the dumpster. While I was in line, so I just walked out. I'm like, I can't. Sorry, Tim Hortons, I can't support you anymore. You guys are burning the planet. Like
that's pretty much most fast food restaurants. They don't actually recycle it.
They have their stupid recycle everything, but they don't recycle.
No.
So like,
when I worked fast food, it was the same thing.
My heart broke today. Like that's, I was in ignorance. Bliss. I was like, they separate everything.
They have a blue bin. It must mean
they have a blue bin, but like inside the store, they like separate things. But when they go put everything, when it's time to go to the dumpster to actually get rid of it, everything goes into the same dumpster. So save your garbage for home.
The hospital I worked at, that was the same. No recycling. It all went into the same dumpster.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's why when you go to the dump, it fucking stinks, guys. Because
smells like capitalism.
Oh my god. I still sometimes get phantom smells. Like I'm like, what is that? I was so traumatized because like every time you get used to a smell, a new smell will come at you. It was horrible.
Just punches you in the face, you know?
I'm never doing a dump run again.
Oh no.
Well, I don't need to. Like, we're not doing any other major renovations in a while, but that's my plan. Never.
Well,
again.
if you do end up having to go again, can you live stream it for us or something?
Yes.
take some more videos.
Me crying?
Yeah, no, I think it'll be good. I want to see like a reaction. Like I want to see you driving up there. I want to see the panic attack like before you get there because you know what's coming. You know, I want to see the scent hit your face. If you have to do it, I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just saying if you do.
Yeah,
this could be good content. This could be good. You know, like. Think of it as a positive.
As a positive. Yeah. I did learn that there's black seagulls. I didn't know that before. Not like they're not crows or ravens. Okay, they look exactly like seagulls, but black.
I've seen like dark gray ones. I don't think I've ever seen like a black.
It wasn't solid black. It was like black, almost all black with like its markings, the seagull markings, but like black was its main color.
Okay then.
Listen, I saw it. It happened.
No one's doubting you, Sonia.
If only you live streamed it, we would be there believing you.
I took a video. You guys saw.
Oh yeah, probably.
Maybe.
I showed you facts because I didn't share it.
She did send us videos when she was at the dump and everything. Just to prove how horrible it
Kyle
was.
was gonna fall, but he didn't.
But then he would come home smelling like
dumb. Well, maybe he would have died. You know what I mean? Like, not that I want him to.
If you want to hear our "How to Get Away with Murder" episode,
She just skipped a bunch of steps and made herself like.
He did it himself. I didn't have to do anything. But like then we could have her commune faster.
I didn't have to murder him. You know, he murdered
Carl
himself.
doesn't have to die
own.
for our commune. I just wanted to tell you he doesn't need to die for it. But if that's
unless he's against it, does he not want to live with us?
No, he's so excited.
Okay,
one day he's all ready. He's like good to go.
Yeah, he just wants to hang out with Chris because then the two of them will just like sit quietly,
not talking to each other.
They'll just do their own thing. They'll be each be on like a computer nearby.
What is that when kids play together?
Like side by side play.
Yeah, but it's called...
Yeah, it has like a name.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
Parallel play.
Parallel play. Yeah, they will do parallel play.
Yeah. You know, you spend time without actually having to spend time, you know?
Yeah. And that counts as their social thing.
It does. It does count. So.
Yeah. There we go. They're getting their social.
Their social bar up, you know, like I like wish Sims. I was a sim. Because then I would like know. You know, like
what am I needing? Like, why am I feeling so fucking shitty right now?
It's
what
like,
is going on?
I haven't slept. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm fucking hangry. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't had any fun in a while.
Today? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What are my wants? What are my wants? Oh, I can get 200 points if I eat a grilled cheese. That's pretty cool.
What are my aspirations?
Yeah,
I'm at this point in my life now where I kind of need a reminder.
Yeah.
What am I looking forward to these days?
You're talking with someone and you see like the negative come up and you're like, oh shit, I fucked up that social interaction. What did I do?
So easy. I mean, come on.
I'm like, what are we talking about? And I look at the like bubble and it's like tennis racket. And I'm like, right, we were talking about sports. Okay. You know, like little reminders throughout the day. Whenever I don't want to think about what I have to do, it just like pops up. It's like, bathroom. I guess okay.
I guess I do gotta go.
Before I pee myself. Oh, good.
Yeah. Like, see, being a sim would be so cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to play Sims. I want to be one.
There's lots of times where I forget I need to use the bathroom and then I almost pee my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I want to know, how come if I laugh too much or if I'm walking or if I jump, I like pee my pants? But like if I'm doing the pee-pee dance, I don't pee my pants. Like, how does that work? Because like the pee-pee dance is like running on spot. You know what I mean? Like you're like,
yeah, we know the pee-pee dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that part of like the bladder orthodox where like you can hold your pee until you see a toilet and then all of a sudden it like you can't anymore? Do you ever have that?
Yes.
Yeah, we're like,
it's like you're okay getting home, and then as soon as you get home, you have to make
door.
Yeah. Like I could sit. So we were out and about. Like I had to go to the post office today, and it's like an hour and a half away, and like I was fine. I had to pee, but whatever. But as soon as I got into the driveway, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta pee my pants. Yeah.
So it's like part of like the bad bladder paradox. I don't know, where it just kind of like. I feel like it's probably the same thing. It's like sometimes it's so easy to dribble, and then other times it's like it won't at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like I have to pee at 3 a.m., but I'm too tired, so I can go back to sleep. But I wake up with like a sore bladder in a couple hours.
Yeah.
But, like it's why? Why am I not peeing my pants then? Like I'm sleeping. I have no control.
I don't know. Our bladders have like a brain of their own. I feel like
Maybe.
And like, yeah, mine's just tired sometimes because like I'll go running or I'll like work out and then like I piddle. But like, again, I can pee so bad. But if I run on the spot, I don't pee my pants.
Do you guys ever have to like you hold it and it hurts and whatever. And then when you go to pee, you can't pee right away?
Yes.
Like, like you've been holding
like lean
so
forward.
Yeah, you have to adjust. And then you gotta like
you're
do
pushing
relaxing techniques. Yeah, you gotta like, I think because you're like, you hold it so long, like your muscle is like overworking right now. So like the pee hole is like, I just can't right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would hold it. And then finally I go and it just didn't want to come out. I was like, what the frick?
Yeah. You need to
relax. Learned about poop that, you know, sometimes when you have to poop and then you hold it and then the feeling of pooping goes away.
Yeah.
Okay. I learned that's because when you need to poop, like the poop is coming down towards the anal sphincter, like, right. There's like a little like end of the large intestine and then the anal sphincter. And that's when you feel like you have to poop. But then if you hold it for too long, the poop actually goes back up and gets out of that tube near your sphincter. And that's where why the feeling goes away.
Yeah.
And that's why if you hold your poop too much, you can get constipated because it's like backing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn something every day.
Because your body's like, oh shit, we can't poop now. There must be like a predator nearby.
Right, yeah, we can't go. We're going to get eaten by a lion.
You gotta get ready to run, right? Like, you know, like, so it's just like,
unless it's like diarrhea, and then I'm pretty sure that.
Oh yeah, diarrhea. Well, I mean, that's diarrhea the same with like vomiting and shit. You can't. You can try, but diarrhea is not in style. I will give it that.
It's not in style. No.
No. Do not recommend. 1 star.
I haven't had diarrhea in years. Like, I caught a stomach bug like 6 years ago, and I had it like for like an hour. But like, again, my body doesn't fucking work that way. I'm like, I would love diarrhea.
I was about to say, I was like, would you prefer diarrhea?
I actually am the opposite. I haven't had like a real hard poop in like 2 years. It's all very, very, very soft.
I know. I would love diarrhea. Although like the grass is always greener on the other side, right?
Yeah.
But like,
because you don't want raw,
right? You don't want your poor
it hurts. Like
yeah.
It does. The opposite really freaking hurts.
Yeah, but like, so when I get like food poisoning or something, my insides just hurt like really, really, really bad. Like again, like I could pass out. And then, but sometimes I'm lucky and I throw up. But like most of the time, it's just like sweat. Like my clothes are drenched.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'm just in so much pain. I was like, yeah, no. Everybody else gets to poop.
Well, I'm a nice medium.
You're a medium. That's good. That's good.
You know, nothing to write home about, I don't think.
No, that's good though. You want healthy poops.
Yeah, before I used to be like Chris used to laugh because like I would poop like once every 3 days, but he spends like 45 minutes on the toilet, you know, every day. And so, but now I've been pretty regular. I drink more water now, so
that's good. Yeah,
I drink a lot of coffee. So
I do drink a lot of coffee too, but like coffee didn't affect my poops until like now.
No. You know that doesn't happen to a lot of people. Like that's actually not very common. Like it's common, but it's not so common that it happens to a lot of people. Like it's a minority kind of thing. Like
I'm in minority.
Yeah, where you drink coffee, it makes you have to poop right away. That's not an everybody thing.
Well, it depends on how much caffeine is in the coffee. If I'm having like a light coffee, not really. But if I'm like downing 3 coffees, yeah.
I have like
or espresso,
10 coffees a day.
I wonder if part of that is that a lot of people will wake up and like have a morning deuce, and a lot of people will also drink coffee in the morning. That maybe there ended up being an association with coffee,
not a causation, but like
but like a correlation.
Yeah,
because like I find if I drink coffee in the afternoon, I'm not going. You know. So I'm thinking, and that's not for everyone. That means like some people it is affecting their poop, and some people it isn't. But we can't tell which because we don't have like a
better facts. We need to like do more.
We need to
research.
study this stuff. We need to do like take a bunch of coffee drinkers. Yeah,
we'll do a TikTok poll, guys. After this episode comes out in November, we will do a poll because we need to know.
We'll have to ask. We'll have to have like 4 choices. Like, do you poop? Wait, what day? Maybe 2 polls. Polls. Why did I say that? I was like, where's the extra?
You're not even drinking.
I'm just having a stroke, guys. It's fine. Okay. I'm just saying we have to find out what time they poop, and then on top of that, what time they drink coffee, and then see where the lines cross.
Yeah, and then we'll do a fun graph. That'll be so
exciting!
Science! Science, math, all of it. Art and crafts. We'll use glitter. It'll be great.
Science and logic is always in style.
Always in style.
Okay, do we have anything left? I think
We do. I have an
Yes.
announcement. I wrote an
Yes,
announcement.
you do.
I do. Okay. I wrote it down.
Okay.
So it's scripted. I'm sorry. So Opinionated Lushes will be hosting a live 16-hour stream on December 17th. We are doing this to raise money for 3 local nonprofits. we will be looking for guests and event sponsors starting next week. So be on the lookout for that.
Woohoo! I'm excited.
I know. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna need like all of the energy drinks.
All
we
of
should make a sign for when we're pooping.
Like a poop sign, like be right back. I gotta
Yeah,
poop.
like be right back, taking a dump or something. Oh, and then we put a picture of the landfill.
The landfill.
The dump.
We'll each have our own though.
With the black, I won't be pooping. Don't worry about it. I'll still be here.
Yeah, well then you just say, "Be right back." Not
taking a dump.
not pooping. Be right back. It's poop madness. You know. That's
You guys can hang out with me. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. One of us takes like our phone into the bathroom, you know.
Like hold my hair, cold compress my head.
Yep.
Like, you tell me everything's gonna be fine.
While you're live streaming.
It's like having a baby. Like it's labor. It's terrible. I'm sure there's tons of people out there like me. Okay, I'm not the only one.
No.
I don't know if there are listeners because we probably scared those people away. But there's the new ones coming. I'm sure. I'm not a freak.
No, I'm sure you're not. So if you have poop madness, please make sure to email us at gmail.com.
Because Sonia doesn't want to be a weirdo. That's it.
Follow us on all of our social medias. You search Opinionated Lushes, we usually pop up.
Oh
And,
yeah, first thing on Google.
Yeah,
We're right there.
We're so good with that SEO shit. Like,
And we're that
on
cute little cartoon.
top.
Yeah.
So follow us and keep an ear out for our Christmas live stream. That's going to be so exciting. And we'll start announcing guests closer to the date. So
yes. So have a good night.
Good night.
Right.
Good night.